Well, hey, my Nerdmazing fans, I am so glad you're here because I finally bit the bullet and I picked myself up one of the Super 7 Ultimates Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I've been waiting to get one of these for such a long time to showcase to you. And as you can see, I picked up Leonardo, the leader of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And just looking at the figure, I'm getting waves of childhood nostalgia because it really mimics the 1980s styles of the action figure, but with a bit of an upgrade to it. And being a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, I am super excited, so let's go ahead and check it out. Heroes in a half shell, turtle power. As the unofficial leader of the group and master of deadly katanas, let's check out the Leonardo Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Ultimate action figure from Super 7. First and foremost, this action figure itself resembles a classic 80s style figure, but bigger and with a glow up, having more articulation and a more detailed skull. Leo here comes with two head sculpts, one being a throwback to the 80s Playmate style, the other an updated fighting style face with grimace determination and more scowl lines, with both of these face sculpts also having the iconic blue wrap over their eyes too. We all know that Leonardo takes down the Foot Clan with a sweet pair of katanas. You can definitely get that razor sharp feel coming off of these bladed katanas. The metal hilt is a nice copper color, and I love the brown leather bounding effect on the sword's handle. Here's a close-up of Leo's gripping hand holding on to one of the katanas. It's quite interesting that he has bright green nails. When not in use, they can easily be stored in his strapping at the back of his turtle shell. Speaking of shell, check out Leo's turtle shell here, with just tons of hexagonal line patterns to it. Something akin to what real turtles have, which are called scoots. There's even some battle damage to his shell, with two slash marks near the middle top. I wonder what happened here. Should Leo need to, he has these other handheld ninja weapons. Now I have no clue on what they're called, but they sure look deadly. I would not want to get hit by one of these bladed punching weapons. With all the ninja training Leonardo does, his arms are in rare form, stacked with muscle. Super 7 did a great job on the muscle anatomy here, as you can see, all the definitions in his arms. Heck, there are even veins popping out some. What a great touch. Now depending if you consider it the front or the underside of a turtle, there is the yellow-orange chest belly of Leo's plastron, which is a proper turtle name for it. I like the fact that it has some texture to it, as well as some bladed nicks on it throughout. We can also see the rest of the black strapping that hold the katanas, as well as the classic black belt with the yellow L in front too, which has been used in the past and present toy lines. Should Leo need to contact his brothers or allies, he can easily whip out the turtle column, which you get a closed version as you can see, but you also get an open version that showcases the screen, antenna, as well as buttons and dials. If Leonardo needs to take out his enemies from afar, he has a pair of gleaming ninja stars at his disposal. These are some pretty awesome 5-pointed silver throwing stars, if I say. Now I'm super impressed with the level of balance one can achieve with this figure. As you can see, I got Leonardo here to perform a high kick without any help from aids or a stand. This is all probably because Leonardo did not skip leg day, as you can see he has tree trunk legs. I mean, just look at all those muscles from both the front and the back side. I wish I had leg calves like those. Should he need to, Leo also has a wicked hook sword to fight with, or, if need be, to scale walls with. It's a great design of the silver painted blade with the brown handle with a wrapping motif to it. Now he can't be fighting all day, as Leo needs breaks from time to time, and he needs to refuel with his favorite food, pizza. Here's a hot slice of pepperoni pizza, just dripping with cheese from the sides. Smells delicious. Well, it looks like Leonardo here needs to jump back into the action and fight the evil Foot Clan now. So let's go ahead and check out the unboxing and articulation of this turtle. Next. Now, before I begin the unboxing, just want to let you know that I did get this figure used, and I got a little bit of a deal on that, because normally this thing would come with an actual slip cover that would cover the figure when it's in this packaging. Plus, I can already tell that some of the strapping is already loose, and you can even kind of see a little bit of already plastic kind of discoloration from when it was popped out. But otherwise, the figure actually looks really good, and I think all the parts are in there. So let's go ahead and take it out. Just take it from the top right so. Remove these flaps, remove that flap, and pull the action figure out. And as you can see, alternate head, the figure, the katanas, shurikens. I have to look what the name of that is, and have to look up what the name of these are, but his other ninja weapons, nice slice of pizza, his accessories. And it does have a second part where alternate hands, as well as an homage to how the weapons used to be in its coloring, as well as how they were attached. Give me 1 second to get this action figure ready to showcase. Now let's go ahead and check out the articulation of this action figure. Starting with the head, spins around at a nice 360. Some tilting side to side. Not much going forward, but a little bit back. It's got a nice soft plastic right here. All right, let's check out the T-motion. Not bad, not bad. Put that down. Check out the shoulder rotation. Really good, very smooth, perfect. Bicep, yes, there is rotation there. Elbows bend really nicely. Wrists spin around. Hands can go inwards and outwards. And then there's a set where it just goes up and down, as you can see. And these hands can easily pop off. You can just replace them with another one just like that. Pretty easy. Really cool. Let's see. Check out the legs. Got some like a ball action right in there, as you can kind of tell. That's kind of nice. Split smooth. Great. Kick forward. Back. Not bad. Knees. That's about as far as it goes. Back to reset. Spins around at the knee joint. Awesome. Feet point down. Feet point back. Or up. And it's got a nice rocking motion side to side. Really good, really good. We'll just set this back reset. Soft plastic right here. And a bit of a soft plastic right there. And just to give you an idea, the coloring and the shape of this thing looks great. Here's one of the originals. That's pretty awesome, I have to admit. All right, let me just set him down. Like so. Let's check out the accessories. Now let's go ahead and check out the accessories. He's got a lot of great hands. Like these grasping ones. Really nice. He's got these fist ones. Awesome looking, as you can tell. And these kind of open-ended hands. So these might be for that communicator that we just saw in a second. So he's got a wicked pair of katanas. Look at these. These are gorgeous looking. I love the paint job on these. Even got like a little bit of nick damage on them too. That's awesome. And again, these additional bladed ninja weapons, as we saw earlier. Really nice looking. Just flip them for you guys so you can see both sides. Awesome, awesome. Put those down. He's got his alternate head, which is very, very similar to the style of this one. Really nice. He's got his shurikens all painted in nice silver. I'm digging this. And then he's got his turtle communicator in both a closed and open. So that's really good. Just gives you an idea of both sides. Ooh, I like how it's got a little bit of silver on the back. And then he's got this great slice of pizza, ooey gooey and pepperoni. Oh, one thing on the action figure, just to show you. He doesn't have peg holes. So there's no peg hole display for him. So that's going to be very interesting to check out how to pose this figure. And lastly, again, just showing you this again, his original set of weapons in that color style, how they used to be packaged back in the 80s. And that coloring is very similar. Very similar. All right, let's go ahead and check out the size of this Ninja Turtle. So the Leonardo Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figure is stated to be 7 inches tall. But let's put the old green ruler up to him to see if that's true. When placing the ruler down, this action figure is just slightly under 6 inches. So no clue where that missing inch went. Maybe that extra inch comes into play when measuring this figure from his feet to the top of his katanas when he holds them. For those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collectors out there, here's Leonardo with his slightly smaller brothers. Now let's check out some of the packaging highlights over the leader of these mutant turtles. As I mentioned earlier, this figure is pre-owned and missing the slipcover that goes over the figure packaging, so I don't have that to showcase. Now everything is clearly displayed on the front of the packaging, showcasing the action figure, alternate head and hands, as well as the weapons and accessories. You got the classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle logo at the bottom and Leo's name underneath, with all this framed within gritty green subway bricks. The sides continue with the green bricks, but now with graffiti on them. You also have these broken bricks that are towards the front of the packaging, giving you the effect of the action figure busting through them towards the front. The backside continues with a green brick wall motif with graffiti on it still, additional logos at the top and bottom, but now there's a cutaway section in the middle where you now get a character description of Leonardo. Now let's move on to my pros and cons opinions over this hero in a half shell. The pros. Nostalgia. I am totally getting straight up classic 80s style Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figure vibes coming off of this figure from Super 7's Ultimate figure line. It's just a great glow up of the old school action figure I used to own as a kid, and it gives me so much warm fuzzies playing with it. Display packaging. For those into box collecting, I quite enjoy the colorized subway themed packaging that you could proudly display your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pride with. I also like that it comes with a slipcover to add extra protection to it as well. Fun posing. I had a blast placing Leonardo in so many dynamic poses, way more than I could achieve with the old school 80s version. I was also very impressed with the level of balance and stability this figure has. I mean, how awesome was it to see Leonardo do a high kick balanced on one leg just a moment ago? The cons. The nail paint. My only issue with this figure, and it's simply my aesthetic opinion, it is the brighter green shade of paint on his finger and toenails. I just think it would have been better to keep it as the same color as his skin as what was done for the old school 80s versions. Well, here's my favorite part of the episode, giving a shout out to some of my Nerdmazing fans. So, special shout out to Winnie Phobia, Action Figure Agency, Serena C, DW2CB, The Horror Cat Dad, Rat King, The Patriot 47, and friends and family, Dog Groomy 8985. If you want a chance for a shout out on the next review episode, leave your comment below. I can't tell you how much fun I had with you all in going down childhood nostalgia lane with this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Ultimates action figure from Super 7. This homage Leonardo figure to the classic 87 with the awesome glow up that it had from Super 7 was just amazing. And I'm going to proudly display this in my collection as well as I think I'm going to get some more. And let me know in the comments what you think as well about this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line. Ready to check out more Nerdmazing reviews over some awesome Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Like these? Or maybe something like this is more your style. Well, thanks for joining me here on Nerdmazing, and as always, be passionate in what you do, share your passion with others, and be kind to one another, as this world can always use more goodness in it. This is Adam with Nerdmazing, and I'll see you next time.